Good morning, YouTubers. Slack Jones. This is the way he always said it. I always love that. I'm coming to you from outside today. We've had a lot of rain. A lot. The second wettest March in recorded history here in Dallas, for whatever that's worth. There you have it. It's still pretty muddy out, and we just had some sprinkles today, so that's good. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd come out here because Orange Esther is here. So when did we get her? I think it was 2015. Yeah, we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 6 neon signs now, 4 of them here at the house and 2 at the office. We got the Big Tex one first and kind of became friendly with the artist and bought another one, and then we commissioned him to make this one. The first 2 we bought, the Big Tex existed, and so did the modern sign exist, and then we had this one done, and then 2 at the office. So, and then there's a mason jar in the house as well. It's giant. Yeah, I'll show you that sometime too. But yeah, Orange Esther. Can't really see. She's got like blue hair, but maybe I'll show her separately another time. But the past few days I've been working on masks. To wear out, since we really need to wear them. And my mom wanted me to make her and my stepdad some, so when she doesn't really go, but when he goes to the store, so he can have one. He's been wearing a bandana, and anyway, so I thought I could make them. So I made these. Are different than the other one I made. These are a little bit better. It fits better, and it wraps over the head. I can't decide if I want to make the ones with the ears that go around, just because it might be easier for him to put it on, or older people, because I've got a few other people to make these masks for. And then I have a little wire nose piece so that it'll fit better. So I'm still playing with the length of that. This is the other. This one's not quite finished, but I just wanted to show you that there's a slot for the filter to go inside. And I've been watching a lot of videos on making masks and the best way to make it. Some of them are more complicated than others, and what I liked about this one is it seemed pretty easy. It was just 4 pieces of fabric that you sew together, and it's really helping me with my sewing skills, since I really can only do bow ties and masks apparently. So the mask bow tie person. Yeah. Anyway, one of the videos was this doctor who said that in order for them to really use them in the hospitals, they need to be the N95 quality. So these are good for sort of going out to the grocery store and maybe some of the first line stuff, but so the doctors and stuff need the N95 masks. But he did say that if you wanted to make one, you could. You need a HEPA vacuum bag, because their filtration is very good, and his wife had made one. I didn't want to make one with just the HEPA bag, because you can't wash those. And at least with this one, you can take the filter out and wash these. So that's kind of why I went that route with these. And I just cut and I can also get more masks, more filters for the mask than I could if I were making the whole thing out of a vacuum bag. And I happen to have from an old vacuum that we still have but don't really use. We still had some vacuum bags, so I cut those up, and that's what I'm using. So that's what I've been doing the past couple days. And also Twish asked what we had sort of been doing, or what we're doing now to kind of fill our time. And in addition to everything else, I bought a lathe. I guess it was in January or something, right around there, because I wanted to. And my nephew's getting married in October, and he wanted to make bottle openers for his groomsmen as the groomsmen gifts. So, another good reason to buy it, which I didn't really need one, I wanted one. So you know. Anyway, since I'm home and have more time on my hands, I made this little bowl. It's a cedar bowl, and I've left it on this because I want to put another coat of varnish on it, and it's just so I left it on here. But on right about here where it kind of goes in, I'm going to cut that off at that point. So this part is not part of the bowl. It's just to attach to the lathe, so you can screw it in and work on it. So it's a small little bowl. It's my first little bowl. We got this cedar wood from my stepdad's property. He had a tree that fell, and so they cut the rest of it down. And with that wood, my nephew through my stepdad, got this guy who milled the wood to 1 inch and then to 2 inch. We made a dining table, the benches for the table, a little bench for their entryway so you can change their shoes and stuff, and a headboard. And then for Christmas, we made cutting boards for everybody for Christmas, and that was fun. My nephew and I really enjoyed doing all that. So we had a lot of cedar wood left over, so we're trying to figure out what to make with the odds and end pieces that we had, and I made this little bowl. My first bowl. My first bowl that looks like a bowl. Yeah. It's a learning curve, for sure. And just watching videos and doing it. Doing it ugly style sometimes. Yeah. But it's really, it reminds me of like pottery in a way, because even though it's wood, it's spinning, and you've got the tool, and depending on how you use it, it changes shape and this, that, and the other. It just reminds me of that, although sort of vertical rather than horizontal, and there's no Patrick Swayze or anything, so wow, I'm rambling now. Okay, I guess I'm going to stop here because it's, I've been babbling on for a bit. So I will babble on tomorrow. Bye.